What about hohoi?
Hohoi, no, the account I have for hohoi is I'm not convinced. Yeah.
People are also sending in some comments already.
Okay.
So we'll be getting them to read.
I know of Anglon.
Anglon. Okay, let's do Anglon.
Anglon too. One of our fathers were coming. The Anglos were led by Togbi Vanya. So when they got to the place that is called Anglon today, when they got there, the chief made a remark that I have folded or I have rolled up or I have called, meaning I am exhausted. I cannot move further. So nglo, fold up or coiled or rolled up. That is manglo. So I cannot move further. So that's how come the name Anglon came into being.
Okay, and there is Anglogan too.
Yeah, so that is the capital of Anglon. Yeah, Gan is
big,
the city. Yeah.
Okay.
Anglogan.
Okay.
Yeah, Anglogan. So that's the capital of Anglon.
Okay. Is there any other town in the Volta region you'd want to shed some light?
Well, a lot.
Okay.
A lot. Another town. That's my maternal hometown. That is Ehi.
Ehi?
Ehi, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Ehi came about as a result of the fact that Ehi was originally part of Fenyi. And then in those days, that was in 17th century, some criminals invaded the land.
Okay.
And then they were killing people, especially women. When they went to market and they were returning home, they would attack them and kill them. To the extent that they will even meet a pregnant woman and then they will be betting on the pregnant woman. Somebody will say, oh, this woman will give birth to a boy. This woman will give birth to a girl. Yeah. Then they will toss, oh, then let's cut the woman open. So they'll cut the woman open and they say, oh, didn't I tell you that it's a boy? Didn't I tell you that it's a girl? Wow. So when they were doing that, the people of Fenyi became worried. And then they wanted to wage war against them. So they approached the people of Vata. The people of Vata were known to be warriors. So they approached them and then they agreed to assist them to fight these criminals. So when they are, before they went to the war, they asked them, so what will be our reward for helping you or for assisting you to defeat these people? So they say, oh, the very land, the parcel of land that the people were attacking the people and then were killing people there. Yeah. When you help us to defeat them, we'll give that parcel of land to you. So they went to war. The people of Ata helped the people of Fenyi. They fought together and then defeated those people, drove them away. And the people of Fenyi gave that parcel of land to the people of Ata. And in Epe language, he means to pay for. Okay. So the promise that they have made, they say, oh, we have paid for the promise. We have used the parcel of land to pay for our promise.
Nice one.
Yeah, that's how come the name Ehi came into being.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. There are two names in the Volta region I really like.
Yeah.
Afiada Nyumba.
Afiada Nyigba.
What does it mean?
Yes.
Afiada Nyumba, and then the second one is Agbozume.
Yes, I know of Agbozume one.
Agbozume.
Yes, Agbozume. There used to be this thing, raffia palm kind of in that place. So when they moved, they are from they also Anglos. So they are from Angloga side heading towards the place. So when they got there, they were offered a parcel of land to settle on, and then that place was forest in those days, and they had to clear the forest. Then there was also this raffia palm on that land. So when they were clearing the forest to settle, they found a live ram. Yeah, live ram with two huge horns. And then they sacrificed that ram there to what? As a way of establishing themselves on the land. So the very place that the ram was buried by way of the sacrifice, this raffia palm, germinated, two of them. Yes, germinated there. So Agbo is ram. Okay. So they're saying that they were living on the Zuma, Agbopa Zuma, which means the crown, the crown of your head. Yeah. So that is where they are living. That's how come Agbo Zuma. So they are living.
Interesting.
So that is the name behind Agbo Zuma.
Adam Knighty has sent in a question.
Yes.
Keji.
Keji. Yeah, it's also like Keta.
Okay.
Eke is sand. Keta. Okay. Yeah. And then G is on top of. similar. So it's also similar to Keta. No wonder they are very close. Keta and Keji are very close.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Kwame, tell them she should look for some of her school.
Because of you, my mom is listening.
All right.
Her name is Rebecca Gaku.
That's good.
Gaku. Money is dead.
Yes.
Gaku.
Yeah, it's connotes that you can be chasing money and that will be a result of this. It can bring you death. So there are some money you don't chase. Yes. It's not every money though, but there are some money don't chase it.
But her house name is Ametobla.
Ametobla. Okay. It's not for these personal names. They have specific name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
By the
The
person who put the
inspiration
name.
behind
Yeah.
it. Okay.
They have
It's like
specific
people
names.
have come
Yes.
together against you.
Yeah.
Because even my name, the appellation that I gave.
Yeah.
I was at a funeral some time ago, and then some people came, and then they made they asked of my name. So I mentioned then the person gave a different appellation.
Right.
Wow.
Yes, different appellation.
Okay, so
which
you
is different from mine.
So could it be that because of the dialectal differences, the clans, they come with different historical backgrounds and all that?
What happens is that somebody can travel to a place and maybe hear of a name, and the name will be very I would say sweet in the ears of the
Nice to them.
Of the person. Oh, this is a very nice name, and the person will give that name to a child.
Okay.
Perhaps the person doesn't know the inspiration behind that name. He just I like this name, and then will give it to his or her child.
Yeah.
So some of these things happen.
Kekeli.
Kekeli, that is light.
Okay.
Yes, light.
That's beautiful.
Kekeli, light.
Okay.
You see, Kwame,
Yes.
we have similar names.
Yes.
You do?
Yes, for reincarnated children. Yes, we call them Bobaloy. 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 We believe they are reincarnated.
Okay.
You see, after giving birth for a number of times, 2-3 times, and they die. You believe the same child keeps reincarnating, especially if it's the same sex. So when they come one time, you want to disgrace them in order, you shame them to prevent them from going to come again.
Yes.
So you give them funny names with such
Very
expressions.
derogatory.
Yes, we say,
Yes. You also have that.
my pot is tired.
Yeah.
In other words, my womb is tired.
Wow.
Yes, so we have similar names
Wow.
in the Ghana language.
Yes.
They'll give names just to prevent them from reincarnating.
Yes.
Yeah. Mr. Avunya, do we have same in Ebe?
Yes, you have it.
Oh, we do.
There's a name like even Adukpo. Adukpo is the name of the chief of my maternal hometown.
All right.
And Adukpo is Bola, the place where we
dump refuse.
Yeah, refuse dump. So it's a name given to a child. That is when the child keeps reincarnating. So it is believed that when you give such names to the child, death will not pay attention to that child and kill the child.
Yes.
That is the belief.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So according to my producer Anita, the Krobos have Zuta for the reincarnated.
Yeah.
Zuta. I think I've heard that name before.
Yes.
We have Eugene Zuta. Okay. Zuta. Zu is sand. Ta means it's finished.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And sometimes we give them lots of tribal marks too.
Yes.
Yes, to mark them, so that when they reincarnated and come next time, we'll be able to identify them.
Do they come with the marks?
I don't know. But that's the reason why we give them the marks, so that they won't go and come again.
Yes.
05511119997. Do you have any questions? I think we have a number of them here. Let's try to zap through them and then see if we can get explanations. Pupulampu means you can't mold it. Just accept it how you see it. From Siade Pupulampu in Kokomlemle. Pupulampu is
Adan Krobo.
Okay.
Oh, it's Dangbe.
Yeah.
It's Dangbe.
It's Dangbe.
Pupulampu, yeah.
Yeah, Pupulampu.
You know, I thought it's some northern.
No.
Dangbe.
No.
Pupulampu.
Pupulampu is Dangbe. Yes, you're right.
Wow. Please, what's the meaning of Agboja? Agboja. This one is from Page. Agboja.
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 Agboja
Sorry.
is not there.
Agboja.
See, as I say, some of these personal names, you can give one meaning to it.
Depending on the inspiration
Yes,
behind.
yes.
And then is it ever named like Senaja? Did I mention it well? Senaja.
Senaya.
But the person wrote DZAH. Okay. And what's the meaning of Odame? Meaning of Yafi? Okay, when Nana comes, we will ask him. In the Anlon Ewe, we have clans.
Yes.
The first son of, is it Bamia clan?
Yeah, yes, it's one of the clans. We have 15 clans.
Wow.
Yes, among the Anglos.
Okay. So he said the first clan is called, the first son of Bamia clan is called Fui. Second is,
yes, it's the name I've heard.
second is Chachu.
Fui.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. If it's a girl, it's Kokwi. Kokwi.
Yes.
Okay. Second is Abui. Is it Abui?
Yes.
I hope I'm saying it right. Jigbodi. This is from Jigbodi from Lebanon.
Yeah,
Jigbodi means patience.
Yeah, patience.
Patience.
Yeah.
That one day Uncle Ken knows.
That's very good.
This one says, greetings to you, Showbiz A-Z. I hope there is a recording of the discussion held this month. I think all discussions on music need to be recorded. Mark Okrekumanti was on SMS earlier this week, and I was wowed. Yeah, we have everything recorded. I know Archives is no longer with you, but please, we need the recordings for research in academia. Thank you. Koklu from Akropon.
Koklu, yes. I know her.
You know her?
Yes, I know Koklu. Good afternoon, Koklu.
Okay.
Lovely lady. Kwame, I just got a message from a very silly friend of mine. He says, but you people, even the English too have meanings to their names. He says, do you know the meaning of woman?
Woman.
Woman.
It's woman.
It's a person who woos a man.
No, but thinking about that,
yes,
I think that is true.
It's true. It says it's a person who woos a man.
But
that's a woman.
Is it not the other way around? Is it not men that woo women?
Well, but this one is a woman. The man has to be wooed.
That can happen in a polyandrous society.
Yes, the man has to be wooed by the woman.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe they woo us, but maybe.
Set your mind racing,
Ni Katamanto is in Accra.
Yes.
Katamanto.
How do we get that name? Katamanto sounds so Akan.
Yes. It's a deity. It's a deity. Yes, it's a deity. Wow. Yes, that place. There are a lot of deities around that enclave of Accra. And that place belongs to a particular clan. Well, these places are under contention, so sometimes you have to be careful. Yes, but it's a deity. It's a deity.
Okay.
And it's part of Agboblushi. It's an extension. It's an extension of Agboblushi.
All right.
Yes.
What about Odoko?
Odoko was under the Ewutu Efutu in the olden days. Yes.
Okay.
They used to be there all the way to Ablekuma and Afuaman.
Yeah.
Yes. We call the Obutus.
Okay.
They happen to be around that place.
Wow.
They happen to be around that place. Just as my friend said, some of the narratives you have to take with a pinch of salt.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
But I know they used to be there all the way to Ablekuma.
All right.
Yes. In fact, that one is recorded in history.
Kwame.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'm really waiting for Nana to come because I have some questions for him about the Akwapim people and the names. But me, Te in Ghana means stone.
Yes.
Not so?
Yes.
So Tashi in Ghana means under the stone.
Yes. Yes.
And you see, while I'm waiting for another day, there's Obosomase.
Yes.
In Akwapim.
Yes. Yeah, there is. Obosomase.
Obosomase. So it means under the obosom. Literally translated.
Yeah.
You know. So Teshi, does it mean there was a stone that the Teshi people went under?
You see, Teshi people used to be with the La people.
Okay.
They used to be the La people until Numo Mashi had an issue with his counterparts. So he left La to Teshi. And I'm told the place was rocky.
Okay.
So where he went to perch is the reason they've given the name Teshi to the place. Yes. So Numong Mashi left La to settle in Teshi. So till date, during their festivals, they have a day they troop to La to go and chew sugar cane.
Yes.
To dirty the place, and they come back.
And then they come back. Yes. Yeah. It's a very popular.
Yes. Very popular event.
Yes. It is.
What's the essence? Really?
Yes, they tried to humiliate them, so they go back and prove their point.
You see, one funny thing about the Ghan people is that we are linked by one way or another.
Yeah.
Yes. You have a common string from one end to the other, from Gamashi all the way to Kbong and beyond.
Great.
So you have one clan doing something for another clan elsewhere. You have one traditional leader responsible for something elsewhere. And it's a beauty to see that during Omowo.
Yeah.
You see your traditional office holders going from one place to another to perform rites and so on. So we are interlinked. No wonder our language is one commonality that cuts across.
Yeah. All right.
What about Swalaba?
Okay.
Swalaba is not a Ghan language.
Yes.
It's a Yoruba. It's a Yoruba language.
So where in Accra is Swalaba?
Swalaba, it's along the road from Post Office to Atokwashi.
Yes. Why is it named Swalaba?
Well, I don't have the facts with me now, but I know it's not a Ghan word. It's not a Ghan word. You see, we lived the Yorubas. Yes, they were the first set of Nigerians to arrive here.
Okay.
Yes, the Yorubas. So we've lived with them. When you get to a place like Accra New Town, you have a lot of Yorubas who have become Ghans.
Hey.
Oh yes. They have Ghan names. Yes. Mamobi. Mamobi is Mamomo Mlimbi. The town that belongs to the old settlers. That's why we have Accra New Town. The old town is Mamobi. Mamomo Mlimbi. Then you have Accra New Town. With the Yorubas, you have the Hausas living with them.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Can Sraha market?
It's Salaga.
It's Salaga.
Yes, it used to be a slave market. When they bring the slaves from the Salaga up there, that's where they come to sell them. And you can see the fort. The fort is only about 200 meters away from the Salaga market.
Yeah.
So they bring them in chains, and the whites will come to the market and select them and take them to the fort and ship away.
Wow.
So Sra market is Salaga market.
It is actually Salaga.
Salaga market. Okay. They bring slaves there. It used to be a slave market. Yeah.
Getting interesting, very, very insightful conversations right here, getting to know the meanings behind our local names. Yeah. You can send in your question, your comment, 05511119997. We're back with more.
Interesting. Where?
His old bike is all he has, and he is using it to the best of his ability. He's usually the first to receive the package and the last to deliver, because his colleagues will zoom past him every time on their fancy bikes. One such delivery and something clicked. He learnt about the good things happening in the Republic Verse and makes a move. Now he owns the latest electric bike in town. Unleash your potential with a personal loan package at Republic Bank. Highly competitive rate with flexible payment terms to help you ride past your challenge. Big up. Join the Republic Verse. Republic Bank. We're the one for you.
The flavor, the swag, the mix, the voice, the blueprint. It's DJ Black, Africa's #1 DJ.
Check me out live on Joy FM every Saturday from 8 p.m. to midnight. Whether at home sipping your favorite drink or the pub with the radio blasting loud or in your car cruising, I'll bring the party to you. It's the open house party with DJ Black, dropping your favorite song, new hits, and all the shiners you can get.
This is the open house party on your Super Hits Radio, Joy 99.7 FM.
Saturdays at 8 p.m. on Joy FM.
Showbiz A-Z on Joe 99.7 FM. My name is Kwame Dadzie. Show produced by Philip Nye with support from Anita Tay, Olivier Fagnon, and DJ Wubete. And today we're talking about the meanings behind some of our local names as a way of celebrating Ghana Month, projecting our culture and heritage. But have you guys heard the latest from MTN? Yeah. For those of you who love MTN Free After One, prepare for the upgraded experience that is MTN Free After One Extra. Now let me tell you what all this extra is about. With MTN Free After One Extra, you can talk for 1 whole hour uninterrupted while paying for only the first minute of every 10 minutes you talk. Yeah, and this means for every 10 minutes you talk within the hour, you only pay for the first minute, and you get to talk for 60 minutes straight with no interruptions. You like what you hear? I love it too. And as if that's not enough, you also get 100 megabytes of data for free after your first call on Saturdays. So you see, now is the time to talk extra with all the people you love. To subscribe to MTN Free After One Extra today, dial *550# *550# and follow the prompts. J&G Corporate Retreat Center is calling. They offer luxurious accommodation and serene and welcoming environment. The facility features well-appointed rooms, modern conference facilities, a swimming pool, and a spacious event ground, perfect for weddings and special occasions, all at very reasonable prices. Conveniently located just 2 minutes after Central University Dowenya, it is ideal for corporate retreats, events, and weekend getaways. Just call them on 054 9122475. Now the kids, some good information. Are you ready for an adventure you'll never forget? Joy FM Safari Eco Park Schools Kids Educational Project offers you a golden opportunity. So welcome to Safari Eco Park, the perfect destination for your next school day trip. And at Safari Eco Park, students can see amazing animals up close, learn about wildlife and nature, enjoy outdoor games and fun activities, take exciting photos with friends. And the rates from basic to secondary school is 100 Ghana cedis per head. Tertiary students 150 Ghana cedis per head. For details, you call 053 053833483 for details, yeah? Now, this Ghana month, Joy FM is doing it the safari way. Imagine waking up to the sounds of an early African morning, birds chirping, animal sounds, water splashing, and the soft rhythm of drums building with the sunrise. On 20th and 21st March, or from 20th to 21st March 2026, escape the ordinary and answer the call of the wild. To join us for an unforgettable safari adventure at Aqua Safari and Safari Garden, where breathtaking landscapes meet some of the world's most iconic wildlife. Witness majestic zebras, impalas, llamas, wallabies, and duikers roaming freely in their natural habitats. Just capture stunning sunset, enjoy guided game drives or nature walks, and unwind under star-filled skies. To cap it all, you will also have the opportunity to see and feed over 60 exotic bird species, including emus and beautiful mandarin ducks. And so whether you are traveling with family, friends, or that special someone, this is your perfect weekend getaway. Spaces are limited, so call now 0531003813 to reserve your adventure. The rate 5,000 Ghana cedis for single, 8,000 for double. And then we also have a family package, which is negotiable. Deadline for confirmation is 15th March 2026. So do that right now. Sponsors GCB Bank, DBS Roofing, Ready Vitamin C from Yellow and Orange, and then Ayuda up. Tomorrow is a Sunday. Pentecost Hour comes your way with the Chairman Apostle Eric Nyamiche, 1:30 p.m. Do make a date. So here talking about local names and the meanings behind them. Let's get more. I think some comments are coming in, but I'll come back to Ni and Avunyura to give us some meanings to other names on their lists. Yeah, the ones I don't have here, so that we get to understand them better. Some comment here. This one says, Efo Kwame, good show. I'm listening to you with rapt attention. Okay. This one's from Fred, Oyibi Estates. Okay, Oyibi Estates, Fred. Thank you for thank you for listening. And then please ask Ni what was the name of Ga people before they settled here, from Ni Ashi, Italy. Okay, the name of the Ga people before they settled here. Okay, so please note that question. We come to you for that. Ashalaja. I think somebody is asking for the meaning behind these ones too. What is the meaning of English in Ghana? Patrick from La Paz. Another one here says, I'm enjoying the show very, very well. My name is Jobwa from the Dangbe land, meaning comforter, joy, happiness. My mom gave this name because she had 4 girls on a row, so she was doing everything possible to get a boy for her husband to make him happy. She named me Jobwa or Jonobwa, meaning joy. Anita, did I say it well? Jonobwa. I think I had a friend with that name. Jonobwa or Jobwa. Okay. Oh, good. You are all alive and know the correct names for these places. Have you tried to make a case for the right names to replace the wrong ones? Because saying it alone on radio ain't gonna change the existing miseducation. Which one is a miseducation? I don't get it. We are getting to know the etymology, the origins of the names, the meanings behind them. Those that have been corrupted have been corrupted. It's happening to all languages the world over. So I don't really understand the miseducation. Hi, I'm Edem. Please ask him about Dabala and Chiame, Avenopeme, Anyako. What about Asedame or Asarame near Chiavi and Achiavi? Okay, Kwame, what's the meaning of the Mekpo? That one I know. The Mekpo. Step foot in the house and see. You go see something. Okay, please ask your ever man. I'll see your ever man. His name is Avunia. What the meaning or the appellation for Awudi? Awudi. Okay.
Yeah, we'll come to it.
Okay, so a number of questions here. Some to me and some to Avunia.
Yes. Kwame, one more.
Okay, let's add that.
From Caleb Ablo. He wants me to ask me whether the name is actually Tashi or Teshi.
Yeah.
Yes, there's a school of thought which believes is Tashi, Tabie, live here.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Be here. Sit here.
Sit here.
Yes.
Tashi.
Yes.
So, yeah, minisan.
Okay, so the questions that were asked, I would want you to note them down. We'll come to you, but let me say welcome to Nanao de Ampofo. We used to call him Bring Bring. He is a linguist to the Krapim Mahine. Well, so way back we were listening to him on radio. Krapim Bon Samrang Nade. Opehine. Akwaba.
Yeja.
Uyede.
Me huye.
What do you make Kwang Ning Nade?
Oh, metia pose kuta brush.
We've been waiting for you because people have been asking questions. They want to know some of the names and the meanings and all that. I think it is right for me to start from Equiapim. And then you add the rest yourself.
Let me start with this. This is not part of the original plan, but I have been listening to you from where I was coming from.
Right, okay.
It looks as if all the discussion were centered on the historical aspect of the naming. Okay. I want to add some Mobile. I said I was going to be vulgar, but you know, I am a linguist, and I know how to treat those things. What it is they are more philosophical and not historical. All those that I've listened to from me and
Avunia, yeah.
You know, so when there's activation of sexual intercourse, and I'm going to link it to the philosophy.
Okay,
it carries that proverbially, you know, philosophical literature. Now, so let me treat the raw materials. They are symbolic.
Okay.
First. Now, these are characters of sexual intercourse. The Shua, the other one, the other one. I don't want to be, you know,
to mention it too much.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because in Akan, we call something verbal taboos. They are not meant to be, you know, pronounce them in public, you know, but for the sake of education. This, education, and because I want to connect it to the discourse.
Okay.
Now, so, why are they saying that? And it's just because it is actually giving you the aspect of women that at any point in time, we are trying to tell you that they are very treacherous, very cunning, and very smart. Now, within the concept of their cons, when they say somebody is wise, denotationally, and that's somebody who carries wisdom.
Yeah.
But connotationally, somebody who would outsmart you at any point in time. So, you know, women can also be dramatic to get off the hook. No? So all these are traits that encapsulated into naming the place Ekwedim Nyansa. Now Kote Abua.
Yeah. And these are all towns.
Oh, they are towns. I mean, if you cast your mind back, it happened in Parliament.
Parliament.
You remember former Minister for Energy, Bachejako? Yes.
Yeah, it happened in Parliament.
That's
yeah,
exactly.
We heard it.
Now, Kote Abua. The Abua is applied in a critique form and not an insulting. It is criticizing the penis that at any point in time, it becomes the donor. And you know, in sexual intercourse, that is the donor. Every time it donates, you know, and without any reciprocity. Now, the critic is reminding the penis that, as for the penis, it doesn't get anything in return. So, if you connect this to what you call our normal lifestyle, you realize that you have some kind of people who would be kind, who would contribute tremendously to an enterprise. But at the end of the day, they won't find anything. It's part of our life. Now, Shwaya Mobo. You see, when sexual intercourse is actually activated, the Shwa is always in a pity state. So I told you that we're going to lighten up the program. I intentionally, you know, diverted the course so that we can have a little bit of, you know.
So this is a typical example of using a part to represent a whole. Synedochy.
Exactly.
Okay.
So now, you see that after it is supposed to be the reservoir for the sperm.
Okay.
That means that it has a particular function, you know, that it's supposed to, you know, play.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it doesn't get anything. It doesn't get, and these are some of the things that our ancestors, you know, projected it through this linguistics way. So it was not for fun. And then the other aspect is that sometimes the spade must be called a spade. I told you from the earlier on the onset that you know, we are not to mention these kind of, you know, parts in public, but the accounts know that when it gets to a certain point, be blunt with certain situations. You don't treat them, push them under the carpet. We are supposed to be euphemistic about all these, you know, words, but this time they call it out just like that. So these are all philosophy of the accounts that names are supposed to be a record of almost everything in the world. When you go to the order of birth, I listen to Ni, you know, they have from Odate, they will have Odate, Odakwe, Odalai, or Anan, and all those. So in order of birth, it is telling you who comes after who, you know, in that sequence. When you come to the historical aspect, now substantial, you know, then you go. No, I told you there's a town called Bantama.
Bantama, yeah.
Which is located in our Ashanti region. Today, that's where the barracks is. So, Bantama, that's a historical, you know, one of the towns that if you want to tell the story about the Ashantis and it gets missing, you wouldn't complete the story. No. So this is after the appearance of the golden stool. Okay. The golden stool is supposed to have a bath, a ritual bath, every year, and at a period that may be deemed, you know, necessary to do so. So this place, there's a stream, a particular stream that rituals are supposed to be administered. So one time when they were going to that stream, Akwesiba is a father to, son to Nana Edu Jemfi of Wuno. And when they got to the stream, normally it is custom and by showing of reverence and respect to our forefathers who we don't see. You normally have to bring your cloth down around your waist before you perform those, you know, rituals and what have you libation, you see how they. So I think that when they were coming, the cloth slipped without him noticing, and that is where Akwesi Bantoma got missing. So they named the place Bantoma. Ahana Akwesi Ban Ntoma na Yirai.
Oh,
Bantoma. Akwesi Ban. The name is Akwesi Ban. He relates to Nana Edu Jemfi of Wono. That's where Sejon, the late Sejon came from. Yes, exactly. So now we can go to your questions, and if there are any.
Yes.
And I'm sorry, I should have greeted my members who came here to hold the fort before Chabi before my Chabis. So my big man, good evening to you. And thanks for holding the fort.
Right. Kwame, before he goes there, he made certain assertions that I want to pose a couple of questions.
Okay, that's fine.
Nana Odayampofo,
yes,
you came in and said that he wants to lighten up the conversation that we are having. And so told us about certain names that use say private parts
yes,
of human beings, you know. And then he went further to say that those private parts do not derive anything from their usage. Nana, and asama ukainen.
Bacho de BM say.
Dabi ukain say.
You.
Shiano.
You.
Onyashi infi nia oyenum.
You.
And yes, I know.
With
reference to that particular one.
With reference to that particular one. Yeah. But me question I'm person bisa na na say. Into who just say underivative pressure.
Uncle Ken, I was thinking same, but I couldn't say it. Uncle Ken.
Yo. I'll answer the question. So, see, I didn't want to initially. I didn't want to contest the question, but I think I have to. But we are talking about degree of enjoyment here.
No, I didn't know that's where you were going. No.
Okay. We have a royal court language, and that's what he's speaking. Royal court language, and it's a beauty to find two eloquent linguists having a conversation, and they use such phrases.
Right?
Yes, they'll speak in a particular tone that we find difficult to understand.
Wow.
Yes. And that's the language he's using. So we do have such among the Ghanaians when it comes to the chiefs. Yes, alone, a particular language will be used which cannot be used in public.
Same with the others too.
Yes, same in the sense that when the chief wants to address his subjects, he passes the message through the linguist. And same when somebody wants to pass on a message to the chief, it passes through the linguist. So in case the person didn't capture the thing well, it is the responsibility of the linguist to polish it before sending it to the chief. That's it.
Nana, give it to us.
So just as I said, I want to get closer to. I was listening to Ni.
Yes.
And he was talking about a reincarnation. So when you talk about naming, there are a lot of sources that names come from.
Yeah.
One particular source is the one that he was talking about. And then I have been saying that our culture is the same. It's just as even though it is not mutually intelligible, the Akan, Gan, but it's actually we are practicing the same culture. I heard the Everman said Avenua. I heard Ni. He was using Sumina. We also name such people Sumina. And the reason that was given behind by me is exactly the same
those
thing.
People, you mean?
I mean the reincarnated being.
Exactly. Good.
So we are, there's something we call Karks. And in linguistics, it's just a borrowed language. You can borrow from here, I can borrow from here. But we're practicing, eventually practicing the same thing. So there's no reason that I can't add anything, more to what Nee has said. It's everywhere, just as so Sumina, they give you that name so that you feel ashamed not to return.
Wow.
Exactly.
What about Abebiu?
Abebiu. So Abebiu, your second coming. So you cannot call or say to Abebiu the second. That is tautology. I have come again, my Abebiu. Wa Abebiu. So Abebiu is the second coming. So you don't add the second. Yes, as you would become, that tautology. So what it is names actually, they tell story. They are coded. Sometimes they are named after tragedy, catastrophe, those things. So by your name, somebody can actually verify and check to your last ancestor, both matriarch and patriarch. So that is how. But so I was getting you another one. There's another one. Etibieko. I want to let's spread it across.
Just go. Yeah.
These are people from Kontenase. Kontenase is a Ashanti region. The Kontenase stool belongs to. It is held by ancestrally by two names, Ochere and Boateng. Now, after the death of Oseitu to the first, they were supposed to get somebody who would fill that gap to occupy the Sikagwa Kofi. However, invitation was thrown to a legitimate hire who was supposed to have occupied, but he declined from Kontenase. Now, after he declined, they went back to the drawing board and found another person who is Puguari.
Okay.
The first. To cut a story short, there was a misunderstanding between the Kontenase people because they declined. And later on, one man went to fishing and then sent the fish to the Asante Hene. And he ate. And then the consequences was very dire. So he was summoned to the Asante Hene. But he kept long. For 3 days, he was not showing up. So his people left and came to Kumasi. Wow. And that was when the Asante Hene was shot. So they had to run for their life. That group constituted three. One, Nana Ekunyako, who founded Aguna Nyakrum. The remnants are those you find at Ebri at Kensim. So Ebri is actually heterogeneous area. They have the Agunas, they have the Equiapims, they have the Aquamus.
Okay.
So if you have those, the Ashantis are the remnants of Nana Ekunyako, who founded the Aguna Nyakrum. So they are Ashantis. Then the other one, the one that we're talking about, Nana Intim, 24 Intim. He actually led another faction to the Kwau area. But they settled around where we call River Bosom. The place, the dark soil, Dotibi. It is a corrupted word from Dotibri. In Akan, when the suffix is bri, it means black. Bri means black. So if you say Alon Tedin in the same in Gang, then you are saying that black cat. And they symbolize devilish. No, they are devilish, demonic. The Alon Tedin Akafu. So the black Swedish or the black soil corrupted into Etibi. So they are Ashantis. They were led by Nana Tim 24. Oh, Esumeja. And let me embrace this to the Guan story. I have been listening to Joy these days. Now say, Miss Meka Kakra Uma na media afem. No, so if you listen to some of the names, like Ja in us in Ga and other languages would have consonant digraph as in DJA, but the Akans would have it G Y A. They are consonant diagrams.
Yeah.
They exist everywhere, but depending on which ethnic group that you are making reference to, that would determine how you spell it. But so the ja is a Guan word, because the Guan itself it means the name of the ancestors. So when you just say Gwanja, the ja is around the river. Now the ja, what do you call it? The upper water there. There's a name called ja there. So this ja was actually borrowed by the Akans. The reason why the other side of the river or the river bank, is normally called Esuneja. So if you hear Esujaman, literally Esu river, ja, the other side, Esunechi,
yes.
Echi. So Esuneja, man and state.
Okay.
If you hear Esumeja in Ashanti region, the Sumeja stool is actually a Diana stool. And it is connected to Akwemu, connected to Asante Achimagogo, connected to Asante Achimbompata, connected to Kumeu. They are all brothers. And Doma. No. So Esumeja people first settled around the Subin River. So it is at the other side of the Subin.
Okay.
So when I am rendering the poetic appellation, I'm so Yanuma Wanum Subin. And so normally I call them flags in the poetic appellation. They are flags because when I say Otekokoso crop, yes, and Tokotoko. Otekokoso is actually the resources, the good. And once you make reference to that, you are actually identifying with the Ashantis. So I call them flags because every flag is supposed to be identified with particular country. So that's how I call them. So these areas, TB, Esmeja, and all those things are supposed to be Guan words. Okuku Seku that these days, Okuku Seku, Nipa Wehu. And I listened to Ni, and when he was telling the story about Latebi Okoshi, and then the deity-related literature, and narrative that he was giving, yes. Okuku Seku is also one of the Guan deities.
Hey.
Yes, it is credited to have instituted the Anoba Ahoba festival.
Okay.
But the deity's name is Okuku. The deity's name is Okuku. But the priest name is Iseku. So it is a combination of the deity and then the priest that gave out that name.
That name.
Okukuseku. You get it?
Yeah.
I also heard someone was asking about Ekuapem or Busmasi, which is where I came from. That's where I come from.
That's where you come from.
That's where
that's
my hometown. that's my hometown. And when somebody wants to be particular about the Ekuapem language, there are certain phonetics that when he makes entry into those phonetics, you see that yes, he's part of us. So I know he's. I know you have passed. In fact, above average. And you see, let me tell you a story. It's very interesting. Per Ekropong, the Gans. Between the Gans and the
Ekuapems, yes.
Yes. Never try to get to the territory of the Ekuapems and try to use Ga as a coded language. No, you'll be disgraced. No, don't try.
Yeah. Because you're not Ekuapem for.
And my father, people who know my father very well, who are very close to my dad.
Yeah.
He was actually admitted GBC because of Ga, not Akan.
Not Akan, yes.
I'm telling you.
Your father.
If my father speaks Ga, if he speaks Ga right now, you may think that he's part of them.
Right.
Because he has been part and parcel with them He's been in Adapraka, and most of them they know him.
Yeah.
They call it Amankwa. Yes. So that's that. Now, Obosmasi. You know, before the reconstitution of Okuapemang, the operative word here is the reconstitution. That means that before the Okuapemang came into being, I'm talking about the Abotechi Accord in 1733. Before then, you had people who lived there that will be referred to as the Aborigines. They actually owned their Okuapem. But they were not practicing what we are seeing today in chieftaincy lines. No, they departed from that area. They had priest chiefs. Like Asofo, we call them Asofo. Yes. They were white. They do everything. And if you connect it to the Ulomo, you wouldn't have any kind of, you wouldn't have any different. Except that these people, because of the Ulomos, they have their hats that they put on. But these people don't do that one. But they all are always in white. Now, because it was purely deity-related activities, because of the order of the day was war, to capture places, and so you have a chief deity in Okuapem who was called Chenku. And before any attempt is made to enter into a territory of war or battle, what they do is that the battle is actually cooked. I'll come there. If you want explanation, I'll get. So the battle is actually cooked. Some, what do you call it? To do gunpowder, water, and other things will be cooked in a pot. After that, Odochiame will come and then scoop some. If still you have some of the tudru, which is the gunpowder, still undissolved, it means that they are heading towards victory. And these are things that were done those days. But the chief deity, who is Chengu, had to either sanction the battle or cancel. No, so that is where you have the chief, all the deities, there are other deities, but it actually became the chief deity. So at any point in time that they want to take any action, it has to be informed. And apart from the Abotechi Accord, spiritually, that was where the actually bond, spiritual bond, was actually administered at Obusum. So anytime they would say, and Chenku, if anybody who has read about Chenku, Chenku was, in terms of power, in terms of the size of entity, was close to Akonedi. So it is such a deity that people didn't take it for granted. Exactly. So that's why how you got the name Obusman. And people went there for different reasons.
Good one there. Let me take some comments here. Then I'll come back. I'll give everyone 3 minutes. We have 10 minutes. 3 minutes to wrap up. Maybe answer to some of the questions if you want. And then maybe you drop your final words and then we go. So Anita, kindly scroll. Let me start from the ones I've not read so far. Joy 99.7 FM Showbiz A-Z. Today we're getting to know the meanings behind some of our local names. This one says, good evening, very, very educative program. I'm a proud Ga Adangbe from Big Adam, but I don't know the meaning of Adam. Please help me. They sent in that one. Enjoying the discussion on historical names of some places. I just want to know if some of these promiscuous names of these places affect the lifestyles of the inhabitants, because as far as I know, names really have impact on people. Prosper from Dakuman Accra, Showbiz. Okay. It says, this one says, Joy FM, great conversation. Can we please get the meaning of these urban names? Ahiakpo or Ahiakpo? Is it Ahiakpo? Ahiakpo, and then Ahiamaji, Ahiamaji, Ahialolo, Ahianyevi, Ahiatafu, Ahiave, Ahiajo, Ahiaglo, Ahia Joe. Hey, a lot of all the Ahia families, all the Ahia families from Lawyer, Afaubo. Okay, so these are some of your comments. Now let me come to Ni. We are doing 333, and then we'll be done with it. So Ni, if you want to answer to any of the questions they asked earlier on, somebody asked before you settled what's name the Ghans. What name were you called, or were you? Yeah. You had. Okay, so that's the first question that came. And then this one said, Ashalaga Ajen Kotoku. Yeah, what's the meaning of English in Ghana? So these were comments that came in early on. And then the job while this one, he came to just educate us. So that's cool. All right, and then Dabala Chiame. So let me start with you, Ni. You can answer to some of the questions, and then you wrap up the conversation. Then I come to Avunyua, then Nana will take us home.
I think English is just English. English.
Okay.
That's all. Yeah.
Okay.
English,
So
yes.
okay.
Ga is still the name Ga. We use Ga and we arrived with the name Ga.
Okay.
But you see, I'd like to contribute to what Nana said.
Okay.
With Gamashi, when you have she means enclave or abode. So you have Kaneshi, Gamashi. In fact, Gamashi was also reconstituted after the fall of Ayawaso. Ga was destroyed. So Ga was reconstituted. So Gamashi, Ga Emashi, Eko. That's the meaning of Gamashi.
Oh.
Yes. And this year we're celebrating the 200 years of Katamanso War. We also cook wars. So every Omo we celebrate the Akrabacha rite.
What is that?
Akrabacha rite. I've written about that. Akrabacha rite is that when you get to where the war was cooked, the Asafo people will raise their whips and then go round that circle. Yeah. Yes, we'll go around that circle with the chief standing in the middle. So we perform the Akrabacha rite, which to depict the cooking of the war. We also do that.
Interesting.
Yes. And then the Wulamotain. I think we are the same people, but yes. We don't have much time for me to go.
Right.
But I thank you, Joyful, for bringing us. I want this thing to continue.
We
So
will
kindly
do
make
more.
time so that we bring more ideas. People are hungry for knowledge.
Sure.
And those of us who have it, before we buy the dust.
Yeah, we
must.
promise.
We
will
must
not wait to Ghana
give up.
man before we do it.
Yes.
We'll bring you
Must
back
give up.
here again. Yeah, Avunyua, your final comment. If there are any answers you want to give to some of the people that sent in the comments, you can do that.
Yes, someone asked of Audi.
Yes.
Yeah, Audi is, it also has an appellation that goes this with the Audi Dava, Machiava. Now, if I go to Audi Kle, a topo, Audi Ako Topa Bajang Mafiaku.
Nukanyaba.
That is war.
Okay.
Yeah, Audi Dava Machiava.
Okay.
Yeah, that's another meaning of war. But I know the one that you're talking about.
Kwame trying to get to
Are they?
Yeah. So that means that word, that name means that it's a name that depicts the fact that when Audi goes to war, Audi will never get defeated. No matter how, no matter the situation, Audi will definitely come back home safe. Yeah. It's one of the great names, among the Aries.
That's beautiful.
Yes.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah. So this is a nice show.
Yeah.
So also
we will bring you back.
Yeah, we would like it.
We need more education from all the
go
comments coming in.
We have
People
a
are
lot of
enjoying it.
things
They want to
that
seek
we have to talk
knowledge and
about.
know more.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some people don't even understand their names.
Oh yes.
So we need to go back to our roots and then re-identify ourselves.
Great one there. Nana?
Kwame, before Nana, Nana should finally.
You do last. Or you want to ask me a question?
No, yes, Nana should.
Okay, then
end it.
you bring it yours.
Ni just mentioned something about a celebration of 200 years of
Katamanso War. Yeah.
Nana, isn't it?
Ojura, the same
Ojura,
day also.
Yes.
There's also going to be a
Ojura is also
launch.
going to celebrate 200 years this year.
Yes. 1826.
That's very interesting.
It's from 1826.
Yes. And I just wanted to bring it in so Nana can end on that matter.
So the Ghans in the Kriapem.
Yes.
And I remember last year he even told us that the Ghanland, the Aborigines were the Kriapem people, or
Akwemu.
Sorry. You said Akwemu.
Kwame, it's been fabulous.
Unfortunately, our time, maybe you can do that in 2 minutes.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. The Guans.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you done, please?
No, I'm just ending by saying it's been an absolutely fabulous and entertaining and educative program.
Very
tonight, and a lot of people have sent me messages to say how much they've enjoyed it. So I concur with what they've just said, that we should keep bringing up these things and not just wait.
We don't wait till March before
every
we do
year
that.
Before we remind people.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay. And Philip agrees too. So, Nana, okay.
I had wanted to help with the Ajin Kotoku, but that's a historical one.
So it will be long,
It will be long. Like I would. But so there's something that people, when I was coming, and I want to clarify, who is Mansa and who is Mensa?
Mansa for the female.
All the ethnic groups, they have it.
Yeah, we all have it.
Yeah, Mansa.
You should have.
But we know Mansa Musa, who wasn't a female.
We know that. So let me take 1 minute. So that's a gender precedent position. So the position of that third position is variable. Gender precedent because if you have 2 males and then you have the third one being a male, that is when you have Mensa.
Yes. The third boy.
When the gender, if there's 2, you have 2 females and then you have a male, it's called konto. So the contour is actually that's the one that function within the variable position, because that's a variable position for both. So if you have 2 females, you have 1 male, you can't call that one Mensa.
Okay.
Likewise, you have 2 males,
and the third one is a female. You can't call it Mansa.
No.
How do you call that one?
Konto.
No, it's unisex.
Unisex.
For the third child.
That's what I said. That is a gender precedent. So
wow.
Somebody just texted me and they said that I should clarify that. So people who are called Mansa are those who had previously had 2 females and then the third one
is still a female.
Still a female. Then you have your Mansa. Then 2 males. Then the third one male. Then you have your Mensa. Any other case, you would have the contour replacing the third position.
Wow. Thank you very much. It's been very educative, informative, very entertaining as well. Thank you, Nana Ode Ampofo, who is linguist, to the Okapem Manghene, and then to you, Joseph Kojo Avunyua, who is the head of the Ever section of the Bureau of Ghana Languages, and then to you, Nikwa Dentre, who is a cultural activist, storyteller at the Gatmache Palace. My name is Kwame Dadzie, and this show was produced by Philip Nye, supported by Anita Te, Olivier Fagnon, DJ Wobeti, and the show sponsored by MTN. Everywhere you go. We are back next week. We are doing Showbiz Roundtable. We'll be live on Joy FM, Joy Prime. We'll be talking high life music.